Hello everyone and welcome. Whoa. Okay, that was an awkward start, but we'll go with it. We'll roll with it. And welcome back to the Zephyr Modpack. Today we have a few things on our list, on our to-do list. First and foremost, I need some machines so we can get started with beekeeping. So first machine we're going to look at today, and I want to scan this before we do it. Lovely. Is we're going to make ourselves a squeezer. So what a squeezer does is it turns seeds into seed oil. Now where do I want to start building these machines? Upstairs would be a little bit of a pain. I could run cable through the wall. I can make facades for all these blocks, so it's not that bad. Yeah, maybe we do that. I'm not going to use these machines today, but... How thick is our ceiling? It's only 1 block thick, so I'm going to have to use facades for the ceiling slash flooring. So yeah, let's make the squeezer here. Oops, so there's our squeezer. It's a pretty cool machine. Turns seeds into seed oil, as I mentioned before. We'll end up putting... I may build a different room somewhere, maybe underground, with easier access to the power. Might just turn this area into the beekeeping area since it's close to the exit. That makes more sense. I'm actually going to move that right now. Okie dokie. So we'll put it like in the wall. So there's the squeezer, and then I'll do up the walls all fancy and stuff too. So the squeezer is step number 1. Step number 2 is I want an apiarist chest. Simple little device, lets me store bees. I'm actually going to put that up here. So now I can go over to where we have our bees. Oop. And I can go ahead and say, let's put our princesses like so, ordered by species, and then let's put our drones down at and then we have another machine called the carpenter. The carpenter takes a liquid and some resources and fabricates some more advanced machines. Let's just scan this piece of bronze here quickly. Oop. It makes more advanced components, machines, and other such things. So this one, we're actually going to need 2 of these guys. I only made one to show the recipe on camera, but this guy we're going to fill with seed oil, and then we're going to fill another one with water. That's the plan. The next thing we're going to make today is... Whoop. Did I put the ingredients here? Is we are going to build our first soul cage. So I finally have enough ingots to make some soulium. We can actually make 2 cages, so let's just go ahead and do that. Oop, and there are soul cages. These are essentially empty spawners that we can fill with soul shards at a later date. Let's consolidate stuff together. So once I have enough wither skeletons, I need at least a tier 4 to be able to spawn them in the overworld, I believe, if I am remembering this mod correctly, which I believe that I am. And then once we're there, we'll be good to go. Okay, so in addition to that, we also had... There's something else I was looking into. Might have been. This is ringing any bells? I was gonna go toward advanced alchemy, but nothing seems to be unlocking that option, so I suppose we will forget it for now. Let's see. There are other forestry machines that I should probably consider making. Like, I can never remember them. I can never remember them. Multi-block farm, that's not it. Machine. There they are. We got the carpenter, we got... Oh, we need the centrifuge. That's the one. Ooh, the rainmaker would be nice too. Okay, so we need the carpenter up and running. So let's just go ahead and get what we need for the centrifuge. So that is 6 copper, a sturdy casing, and 2 glass. So I didn't show how to make the sturdy casing on camera here, so this will be my opportunity to do so. So I'm going to need 12 of you, I believe, 2 of you. Yes, perfect. 2 sand. I've also been working on our solar panels, and that's been slow going. Sand is really a limiting factor for me, but there's no rush. We're not currently at a power drain situation that out facilitates what we can produce. So, okay, sturdy casing first. So the sturdy casing, simply 8 bronze, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then we put the copper like so, glass like so, and we have ourselves our centrifuge. I'm going to use you as a divider between the carpenters. Or I could stack the carpenters on top of each other. With Ender IO cables, it's possible. Easy to do. So let's do that. So I'm gonna make another carpenter, and I know how to make that. That's fine. But we also need ourselves an aqueous accumulator to produce water. So for that, I'm going to need 2, 4, 8 glass. 8 glass. Let's do this one thing at a time. Eight glass. I need 4 iron. I'm actually going to need 7 iron for the bucket. I'm going to need 8 copper for the gears. Eight copper for the gears. Need a redstone and 2 more iron for that. I need 4 tin for the machine frame. That should be that. So let's go ahead and put the tin in the smeltery first. And then while we wait on that, let's go ahead and do some crafting right here, because why not? Oh, I need to melt the glass. Melt the sand into glass. I don't know if melt is the correct term, because it's technically still a solid. I remember for a while there was that thing where people were saying that glass is a liquid because it slowly over hundreds of years will actually droop downward. People were basing that off of ancient architectures where the glass was thicker at the base than at the top. Turns out it was just probably ancient glass working techniques were not nearly as precise as they are today. So glass was of a lesser quality. Okay. Now we need, at least that's what I've heard most recently. Glass is still a solid state. Bucket. Boop. Bucket. Glass. Pneumatic servo, which I have not scanned yet. Boom. Scan anything else? Yes. Okay, copper gears then. And boop. So one thing I noticed back with my original FTB series, before I did custom thumbnails, is that I had my thermometer up so often that nearly every one of my videos thumbnails were through vision of a thermometer. It was kind of funny. And it got to the point where on the rare occasions that it wasn't, YouTube gives you the options between, 3 thumbnails. I would sometimes, after it became a trend, I would be like, yeah, let's pick the one that that already has one. Let's see here. I'm actually going to want to this here. Put this here. Have you output only in the back. That's the bottom. Back. Go. And then we're gonna go. Oh, hold on, but this blocks my ability to get power here. So I might be better off. Might be better off putting a cable here. Doing this setup. So what I'm doing right now is that the aqueous accumulator, oh, I guess it's not. I was under the impression that it always collected G. But always collected water, but I guess not anymore, or not in this version, or not with its configurations. I don't know. But it used to always collect water, but at an extremely slow rate. So what you can do is you can create an infinite water source right next to it. Actually, can I talk about how much I like how this looks on the overworld map? Like, that's pretty cool. Pretty fond of it. That's all. So, it's really my closest source of water. Well, shame. I should just make an infinite source, like, out for no reason other than to have one. Actually not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and make, like, we'll go ahead and make like a small little pond right outside the house. It'll look nice. Like a duck pond. Okay. So, should put Mo creatures in here. I could probably get ducks. But if I did, I would not be able to share this mod pack. Not that I am. Should I? How would I? There's a way to do that, right? Through the curse launcher, to share packs with the public, or like give out a code that people can use to access the pack. I'll expand this out later. For now, let's just get back on point. We now have a water source a little closer to home. But one block there. I'm not gathering water. It's the weirdest thing. Okay. So let's see. Now water. Water. Maybe now the only functions it has are if it's next to an infinite source, or if it's in the rain, because I know that's also something that to do. Collect rainwater. But regardless, that's gonna have to do it. Boosh, boosh. Okay, now theoretically I should be able to take a fluiduct. Do I have fluiducts? Have I needed to make fluiducts yet? What fluids have I transported? Evidently I have. Oh, sludge. I've transported sludge. And pink slime and liquid meat. There you go. Nailed it. Extract. Always active. And then we need to make ourselves another carpenter. So, that will be... Actually, I think it's just 2. No, I do need to, yeah. Need to make 16. Okay. Using up the red sand slowly but surely. Not great, because it's also a substitute for actual sand, which is good for building solar panels. I could just go scoop up like a ton of sand in the desert, I suppose. Alrighty, so let's make ourselves a sturdy casing. Bunch of bronze. Carpenter. Lovely. Extra bronze away. 4 extra with. And there you go. This guy fills up with water. This guy does not. Ooh. I could run the fluid duct for these guys underneath. That's what I'll do. To avoid it attaching to the water one and then accidentally filling my carpenter with tons of water. That would suck. So now I kind of have to worry about power mostly. Power comes down here. Practically the same color. That's going to be a... That's fine. So power comes down. Here. Which is white where I want it. But I can drag it down like so. Entirely where I want it either. if I go one more. Great. So I gotta bring it down, then pull it over one more. Oh well. Why did it suddenly get... Oh, the arcane lamp. Probably. Oh, that's not great. Also, just insert. Oh, no, that's extract. Just insert. There we go. Alright. Seal this all back up for now. And if we ever need to adjust anything, it's not going. Lovely. Now they all have power. Pretty fantastic. And now I can go ahead and take something like a stack of wheat, put it into a stack of wheat seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay, 8 and 9. Didn't have any extras. I thought maybe, you know, the double click glitch that happens sometimes. You're gonna go in the seed squeezer, or the squeezer, I should just call it. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab the fluiducts again. 1, 2. Put away the power cables now. For now. We'll need them again later, I'm sure. Oh, I didn't bring power up to this. I'll have to do that. Okay, should have seen that coming. Just wanted to get under there so I could... Can do. Or please. Boop. Okay. Then I can just go ahead and plop. Okay, I want you to insert and I want you to extract always. So now this is slowly filling up with seed oil. Lovely. There we go. And again, I do need to run power up to that guy. But we are pretty much at time for today, so that's going to have to do it for this episode. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed all that fun stuff as always. If you did enjoy it, please consider leaving a like or a comment. Any and all feedback is always very much appreciated. Helps me out a ton, and I do always love hearing from you guys. Next time, we will probably get started with some basics in beekeeping. I'll make our first apiary and so on and so forth. And then probably also get started on another magic mod, blood magic. I'm going to kind of beeline it towards some of the later game Thaumcraft stuff, just so we can We can get that out of the way. Get us back to where we've been before. Try not to be too repetitive, but at the same time, get us some progress towards that. So that we can explore some of the stuff we didn't get to before. So that's the plan, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.